We're here for our third and final load of stuff. Okay. Ah, it's starting to rain harder.
If it doesn't fit in here, it doesn't go. Oh, that one's going
Oh. We're trying to break it out of here.
The damn clampets. It's like a $300 baby mattress. Get out of it.
Somebody call hoarders. We're about to be on that show. Good morning. Welcome to the vlog in the old house, the empty house. I didn't think we would ever make it to this point. It is empty. It is like totally empty. There's a couple things left. We're here for our third and final load of stuff. The second trip that we made, we wanted to be able to take everything, but it just like, it got late. And it was one of those things where we needed maybe like 2 or 3 more hours just to get the last few things, to clean up, to wipe down, to get all the little straggly things, and then also to get the fish tank, which is gonna be a thing, an ordeal. It was getting dark and we just couldn't, we were just done. So we decided we would come back this weekend, right after we just came last weekend, and the weekend before, or 2 weeks before that, for the last and final stuff. And so in my mind, there was like a million things still here to get. When I walked in, I was like, oh, okay, we can handle this. We can get this all done today and get out of here. So that's the plan. You know, when you move furniture out after you've lived there for 3 years, there's like dust and all kinds of nasty stuff living behind your furniture. Just needed to go through, do a final sweep. Like there was one whole kitchen cabinet that I just was like, oh crap, I left everything in there. Didn't even get anything out of that cabinet. I'm gonna run through, look through all the drawers, look through all the closets, look through everything, get up all the dust bunnies so that it's not a complete disaster when the new people come in. Hopefully this is like actually our last day here. Our realtor said we are hopefully gonna be able to do closing through like overnight mail so that we don't have to come back again for closing, because our closing date actually isn't until, it's actually a week from yesterday. We have less than a week to still own this house, and that's our closing date. So we don't want to have to come back again in 6 days to do that. So we literally have to get everything out of this big massive house. I don't even feel like I have emotions. I don't know, maybe I will when we like pull away for the final time. I had a big breakdown and cried last week when it was the kids' last day of school and everything else. Right now I'm just like ready to be done. We've had a year and a half basically to process the emotions of leaving this house. It doesn't really feel real that we're actually getting to. So maybe that's what it is. I don't really have, I don't feel like I'm gonna cry or anything right now. Maybe I will later, but anyways, okay, I gotta go get stuff cleaned up so we can get out of here. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. There's your drawer. Clearly, we haven't needed this for the past 2 weeks. Why do we have so many extra? Oh my goodness. I don't know where that goes. That was the upstairs. That was just the upstairs. It's a lot of vacuuming in this house. But I think we're gonna give y'all a little walkthrough of the house once everything's empty. I know we've shown kind of like house tours of this house before, but I'm not sure that we've ever shown like the actual layout and how it's laid out, because we just don't like to, you know, put that out there. I don't know. It echoes. I gotta make it down to downstairs now.
Katie got that vacuuming on fleek. I just got back from dropping some stuff off with Granddale and Granddog that we've been borrowing over the years, and getting this little guy, little 6x12 U-Haul right here. If it doesn't fit in here, then it doesn't go. Hopefully we can get whatever else we need. Wish us luck. If you saw my Instagram stories, you saw that somebody came and got our refrigerator. Refrigerator wasn't staying with the house. No refrigerator anymore. Made some cash on that. Now we're gonna get this guy loaded up, and this guy loaded up, that guy loaded up, and that girl loaded up, and this girl loaded up. Here we go.
And if it doesn't fit, it's just not coming.
That's what I said.
It's gonna stay here. Y'all come get it. Well, fast forward to the next morning, we actually decided to stay one more night. I posted an Instagram story about why, and I did not vlog about it, so maybe Cullen will insert that.
Let's play a game of guess which house I'm at. again. Oh my gosh, this is getting ready to happen. It's getting staged and set up for in the morning. I know last week we said it was our last night at this house, and then there was just several things that needed doing. Like, we're gonna just take just a few more hours, and it was already so late, and we just had to come back and do it. So we're doing the last final things. I'm really tired. But we're doing the last final things and getting everything like out the door tomorrow morning. We are going to try to get it all done today. And then we just decided to not kill ourselves by being exhausted. So our bedroom has a mattress on the floor, and that's it. I think I was in the middle of a different sentence, but this is the first time I've actually stopped for this long, and I sat here and I was like, oh, I guess I could like give an update. But we've been like running around nonstop. I don't know how many steps I have. I've already hit all my rings, and I can't do it with my nose. Something ridiculous. I don't know. I've had all the steps on my Apple Watch lately, but
it is the next morning now, and we are hauling booty to get the last of the things out. Cullen's got this big box. You sure you don't need help? It started to rain a little bit. We have been so fortunate to not have rain this entire time we've been moving. It's starting to rain harder. It was so not supposed to rain at all for like this entire week. There's this one band of rain coming through, bringing a cold front. Praise the Lord, we're good with that. But it's just a little band of rain coming through. So we've got a few things. This was actually a box full of stuff that when we had our master bathroom redone, when was that? 2019? So almost 2 years ago, we had just thrown bathroom stuff in there. We just went through it and threw away most of it. There were a few things that were like, oh my gosh, I've been looking for that. Where's that been? Obviously, we've lived without it since then, but instead of buying another one, we've held on to a couple of the things. Like why? We just have it sitting in the basement.
3 minutes maybe?
Yeah.
We had 2 of them.
Note to future self. Yeah, there was the other one. That says Cullen under the sink. That was just under your sink, was this entire box of stuff.
Yeah.
This was just under my sink.
And
so
look at the garbage that came out of it. That big ass Blackfoot bag.
that's the trash bag of garbage. Oh my goodness, we got leaves everywhere. We're trying like not to let ourselves stop. Look at all these leaves.
You just blew the driveway.
I just blew. I am over trees and leaves. We're living in a neighborhood that was just built. There are no big trees.
Hey, you need to blow it again.
Whew, I'm not blowing anything else before I leave here. I think this is why we keep being like, why is this taking us so much longer than we expect? Because we don't, like I didn't want to just load this thing up and take it because I knew most of it was crap. And so we just took our time and went through it. We're trying to freaking get out of here. There's one in the donate box, but I mean, if you want to use them, they don't fit me anymore. Wait, they go this way, and then you buckle them together. And then you strap them on.
What are these, like pasties or something?
Yeah, they're supposed to help, but they do nothing. They, like, literally you take this off and it's supposed to stick to your boob. Yeah. That doesn't help people whose boobs don't stay where they're supposed to be. This is what we're working with. This is the trailer. We told ourselves we weren't getting another big truck. We're basically about full with it, and we still have a few more things to put in. We're trying to go by the
damn clampets.
We're trying to go by the slob comes clean lady rule of like, if we have a container and if it doesn't fit, it doesn't go. I'm like, at this point, there's stuff I'm like, well, we can just take that out. We don't need that. I don't want to have to dig everything out.
I don't know.
Somebody call hoarders. We're about to be on that show. This is what the situation is left over down here. These are all empty, right? Like all those boxes are empty. We had just saved those in case we needed them for moving. That's all a trash pile. That's awesome.
Baby crib mattress and frame. Actually, the mattress you should donate.
Just donate the mattress. We don't have room for it. We don't need it. Yeah, we'll need the bottom for it.
I had this thing listed for $150 because it's like a $300 baby mattress. But
at this point, we're just done with all of it. Okay, here's the thing about this stuff. This is what's left, and these are like sentimental items. I've got stuff from like my high school years or whatever. Cullen's got like a diving picture. There's photos in here. There's
what do you do with this stuff?
I mean, this is stuff that we don't want to get rid of. It's our sentimental stuff. I promise you though, if we went through it, we could probably get rid of maybe 25% of it. Probably. Because some of it is probably like, look, here's like some old stamps. You know?
I've got a couple yearbooks over there. Why break my back to move this yearbook that I've looked at maybe one time since high school? Or,
because one day you might need blah, blah, blah. That book has really helped me. The Decluttering at the Speed of Life has helped me to like plan for current me. And I think if you keep one yearbook and you don't need to keep 12. It's gonna be okay. If you aren't able to find that one picture of that one person that you need that becomes famous one day, the world ain't gonna end.
These are all of your...
Oh gosh, all this just needs to go. But can you just throw away stuff like
I've
that?
always told you can't. Ain't nobody gonna be digging through here looking for your personal information. Look at all this. Like, why?
What is... Oh,
Why?
that's all my psychology crap. Okay, I need it. Yeah, this stuff just needs to be thrown away. Can we start the fire pit and burn it?
Yeah. Look at all this stuff that we moved from the old house.
Because somewhere in grad school, people convinced you that you needed to save your notes in case you ever needed it.
What is
like,
this?
This is all the stuff I had to read in grad school. No, this should all be thrown away.
2007.
One day you're gonna need to look this up. Granted, 2007, that was before the internet was real accessible, so you kind of needed to save articles, right? You couldn't just look it up. Then about, what, 20 minutes maybe? I went through it, made sure there was nothing like serious in there. This box right here, because I would be interested if I were y'all to know, what did we end up doing? This box was full of stuff. This stuff is all to be donated, and then the only stuff that I saved out of that was this little tiny pile right here. I didn't even know I had University of Alabama yearbooks. Apparently they do that. Like, I don't have room for them, don't need them. There's just no reason to keep moving this stuff back and forth. I'm upstairs now, and we sold our refrigerator yesterday because our new buyers didn't want it. They're remodeling the kitchen, which is really exciting. I wish I could know what it's gonna look like. We have a cooler that we put stuff in, but it obviously doesn't keep frozen stuff super frozen. So look what we have here. These are our credit cards that we froze in the freezer when we started paying off our debt, and all the water has melted. I would just like everybody to know we have not touched them. They have stayed in the water. I'm gonna dump the water out for us to take it home so it doesn't get everywhere. We're gonna refreeze them when we get back. But it made me, like, just seeing them made me pretty proud of us that, like, we've gone through this whole move and we have had a number of unexpected expenses, as happens when you're moving. We will make a video about that. I think that's an interesting topic. And we have not had to use any credit cards. We were not going to anyways, but it hasn't even crossed our mind. Putting them back in the freezer as soon as we get home. Wanted to let y'all know, because I was like, once we get back and y'all see these cards are in different order, people are gonna be like, what the heck? But they all still have their little tape and everything on them from where we taped them up so that we didn't show everybody card numbers to begin with. Oh, I've said this a million times over the past 3 weeks, but we are literally, actually, seriously almost done this time. We need to pick up those couple things, and that's our stuff to go to the car. A lot of y'all asked how this was gonna go down. I have no idea. I hope it goes as well as we think it will.
Unplug everything, and then I've just put in some stress coat. So supposedly that helps their slimy layer and helps them stay calm. I'm gonna put half of the water in this bucket with the fish, and the other bucket over there, or bin, is gonna be with the live rock, or I might split up some of the live rock with the 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to. How are you gonna you can't fit all that live rock without it falling on top of each other.
And then I'm gonna leave just like a little bit of water over the sand down here. Everything is unplugged. I'm about to start the siphon process. Give it this little suck. Here it comes. Probably when it gets to those anemones that are already closing up, I will start moving some of the live rock over. Let the water get a little bit lower so it'll be easier to catch those fish, because George is probably gonna try to jump out.
Okay, got the lights off, protein skimmer off, you hose that off, blowers off from inside. This fish tank has a lot of components and a lot of stuff that needs wiping down because it's got salt all over it. What you thinking, George? You excited about this? You get something new to look at. In other news, it has turned into a beautiful day out there. The porch is all cleared off right here. Bless his heart. Brooks had just fallen asleep on this pillow. But he wanted to see the fish, so I don't think I've ever woken him up in my life. But don't jump out, don't jump out. You guys are like, get on back.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna move the rocks first and pull those anemones out. Anemones are like, what is going on? You got it? That's so crazy. Are they gonna be okay? I hope they don't fall off.
Oh, that one's going unstuck.
Oh, no. Don't fall on the floor, guys. Ew, look how weird.
Okay.
The crab made it. There's a little anemone crab. He was hanging on in there. Whoop, there he goes. Oh, no.
He's gonna float around. Okay, now what? This is gonna be a heavy bucket.
How in the world are we gonna lift this?
I don't know.
You're not gonna be able to get it up because you got your hands around two different.
Oh, there's a little shrimp hiding.
Oh, hammers, be safe. Whoa.
Two fell.
We don't even want all those anemones anyway because those were overtaking the tank.
That's not gonna go anywhere.
Dad saying.
That's not gonna go anywhere.
Okay, this is George. This is the fighter. He put up a fight and I wasn't even vlogging it. Cullen had to like seriously chase him down.
He was like-
Is he okay?
Yeah,
He's not dead.
What's he doing?
chilling.
Oh, yep, he's good. Oh, God, that one jumped.
Let me see him, let me see him. Where will he jump?
Oh, got him. Okay.
I see. Let me watch him go out.
There he goes. There's
Where's
George.
George?
There's George.
George is like, hey guys, how y'all doing? What just happened?
Is there any more fish we gotta get?
Dory.
Oh yeah.
We gotta find Dory. This is like a movie, Finding Dory. Alright, y'all, it is 5:45 and we are finally done with this. We are done, and Cullen didn't even want to do this final walkthrough because he's so done. He's done. We're like out. This has taken way too much time. Here's the house. Here's the entryway. I'm gonna do this as a walkthrough to, did everybody flush the toilet? Okay. The den, we got this all cleaned out, all that cleared out. Like, it's just hard to even know how much stuff was in here. Closets. Off the den, this is where you come into the master bedroom. Oh, good thing I checked because there's a door open back here. Private master porch. And then the beautiful master bathroom. We will see you later. Never, actually. We won't see you later. You've done well, master bathroom. You're amazing. Best part of the house. Love you, bye. Off. Turning these lights off forever. Lock the door. There's the back porch. Kitchen. We gotta get the dog beds. We got our final bag of trash. We got to-go food. Remember, you laid on the island when we moved in. Comes complete with your own model. You got the body to do that again? His body is done. Playroom, cleanest it's ever been around the kitchen. This is what wraps around to the entryway. So the kitchen connects here, entryway goes that way. Rub his back a little bit. Make sure we got everything up here. Replace those and all of our escapades. Straight up, there's a closet right here. Straight up was Gaines's room and her huge walk-in closet. Fun fact, our closets at our new house are about here, and like that's about it. Downsizing major, and we are excited about it actually. A little attic space right there. This goes here. This is her bathroom. Massive double sink with an extra vanity and a toilet room, tub, and a shower. And her room, Jack and Jill's, into this room, which was the guest room that was rarely ever used. Another walk-in closet right there. Then that wraps around to what we called the upstairs playroom. We actually didn't do those touch-ups on that wall. That was like that when we moved in. Washer and dryer. Huge closet right here. It doesn't have shelves. Storage. That's why we have so much stuff, because there's too much storage. Walk up attic right here. Goes up there. Lots of space up there. And then Brooks's room is right here. His closet. Huge closet there. This is his bathroom right here. You'll have seen this. He's got a shower, not a tub, just a shower in his bathroom. It Jack and Jill's into this room, which was Whitaker's room slash upstairs playroom slash sitting room slash a really big, huge, beautiful room with a huge closet. Like you can see, this is a huge room. I don't even know the dimensions, but it's huge. You come back out into the hallway. So this upstairs is like a big circle. It goes like this. Tell Nora bye. Say bye, room. You did me good. Thank you for helping me sleep and grow.
Bye.
Yeah, no, it's sad. We'll put a picture of her by your bed, okay? The laundry room is empty. Washer and dryer are gone. All those cabinets are emptied. The office that for a couple of years was just a junk room. This is the exit down this hallway into the garage.
And here is the garage, leaving them all the touch-up paint. Those are like the neighborhood things that I made one year. It is completely and utterly spotless. Well, I did also decide to leave them some little ghosts that are hanging up out there.
All right, we got fish in the car, and so we've got to go. It's been fun, babe. Say bye to the house.
I don't care.
I don't care either. I'm ready to be
Like, I'm so sick of this place.
done. I am too, actually. We both had our breakdowns last week. We're not emotional about it anymore. We're out of here. See y'all later. Bye, house. Bye. Thank you for serving us well. Served us well. Changed our lives in the best possible way. See